Thanks for coming.
So good!
You're a great man. Thank you. Man.
Welcome everybody to Fight Night on BT Sport and the return of Carl Frampton in front of his hometown crowd in Belfast.
I'm looking forward to it immensely. This place will be absolutely rocking.
Well, generally when you have a fight in Belfast featuring a headline fighter like Carl Frampton, the atmosphere is just incredible.
Also on this big bill, two very local rivals, Anthony Upton and Tyrone McKenna in this clash at super lightweight.
It's going to work.
Oh, he's caught off balance there. Landed with the left hand. McKenna getting right in his face, trying to keep the pressure on. McKenna starting with a good left hand. Oh my word, he's gone down. He walked straight onto it and it's hurt him. But McKenna's looking to finish this. He's been the one who, for the most part, has forced the pace of the fight.
Tyrone, the multi-count McKenna.
Don't even want to last 2 minutes. You're down. I went, what? I'm down? I went to make all do something here. Ran out, knocked him out.
An excellent opener here in Belfast, I think you'll agree. We'll be back in the ring shortly at middleweight with Conrad Cummings against Luke Keeler. That's another All-Ireland matchup.
Touch gloves. Good luck to you both.
Oh, good shot again. Oh, his legs stiffened there slightly, Cummings. Big right hand and another one. He's in a little bit of trouble in the closing seconds of this round. He wants to hold on and wants to buy a bit of time. Oh, you can't be doing that. You cannot do that. And Phil Edwards straight away over to him and saying, cut it out.
This is going to be a dogfight now, yeah? Are you ready for this? Never! Okay, big deep breath, come on. Yeah? You ready? Come on.
Oh, look at this for an exchange.
Keeler's other eye looks as though it's damaged as well now.
Yeah, it is. Nick, I'm just in the corner of the left eye again.
But Keeler is producing the performance of his life at the moment. The crowd are standing up to cheer both men who've produced a tremendous contest.
WBO European middleweight champion, Luke Keeler.
That is a moment of sheer delight for Luke Keeler, and he is the champion, and that was some battle.
Now our second world title fight, the WBO World Bantamweight Champion Zolani Tete, who on his last appearance here created a new world record with an 11-second world title defense.
It's been a long wait, but finally we're here. So let's see what's going to happen inside.
Here is the reigning and defending WBO Bantamweight champion of the world, Zolani Tete.
6 seconds for him to find that punch in his last fight. I don't know if it's me who's being hypercritical, but I think if this fight were in the United States, there'd be jeers, boos and catcalls galore.
And still, WBO Bantamweight champion of the world, Zolani Tete.
So both fighters, Richie, how can any of them emerge with any credit from that?
In the end, I just thought to myself, you know what, this guy has come here just to survive, which for a mandatory challenge is terrible.
But also, there has to be a bit of blame on Zolani Tete when it was obvious that the 42-year-old short guy from Argentina could not hurt him. At that point, Tete had to go for it and let his hands go.
And Steve.
This is the SSE Arena. When it was the Odyssey, it was the same story, and this is where Carl Frampton has always produced his best performances.
I'm looking forward to being in that ring tonight and feeling the excitement of all the fans here in Belfast.
If Donaire can somehow manage to roll back the years, you know, it could be interesting.
We're used to coming home with the belt. I think it's number 10, if you include Ring Magazine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the old flash, Nonito Donaire.
I do think Carl is going to win tonight, but, you know, I mean, the guy's fighting is class.
The way Carl's been sparring, if he brings that and puts that into practice tonight, you're going to see something special.
He's wearing blue with white and gold, and weighs in the same as his opponent, 8 stone, 13 pounds. Ladies and
Frampton. This will be a little bit more measured because you don't want to make any mistakes. Good body shot there from Frampton with the left hook. But a good left hook back from Donaire.
Frampton, is he really more naturally the featherweight than Donaire is? And he's putting the power on here. They're going to have to work in the corner on that. When he moves towards us, you'll see that is swelling up already.
Good left hook there. Good left hook from Carl Frampton as well in another exchange. Oh, lovely there from Frampton. Good shot. And again, lovely work from Frampton.
What we're going to do, next couple of rounds, we're going to keep pushing him towards the edge of the cliff and then keep throwing him off in the end, yeah?
You can see they've studied that left hook though, and see where Frampton, oh, good shot.
That chopping right hand was a big one. Donaire takes it well.
It's a fantastic display so far from Frampton.
Donaire up off his stool very early, ready to go.
Oh, lovely 1-2 there from Frampton. A bigger feint with the front foot than he did Donaire. That's when he needs to draw the lead of Frampton, and then he gets that right hand in.
Into the 8th round. Fast body shots from Frampton. Donaire.
Oh, good left hook as well.
It is better from Donaire. His corner and his promoter Frank Warren imploring him to let his shots go, and here he comes. Here's the grandstand finish from Frampton. Big attack from Frampton, and there goes the final bell.
Your winner by unanimous decision from right here, Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carl
The 11th round, I was definitely hurt, we'll admit it, people could see it. I think at times, my boxing was beautiful. Only one thing on my mind at the minute, Windsor Park, and I can't wait to get there.
For him to be able to carry that game plan out takes a lot of skill.
He was able to jump on Donaire, get closer to him and close him down.
When he made Donaire miss, he made Donaire miss by 5 and 6 feet.
Thank you, man. Good luck, mate.
He's got his mojo back, he's got his head back, he's got his movement back, he's got his punch variety back, he's got his zip back.
He said that, yeah, he was hurt, everyone could say I was hurt. He said, but champions get through it, and that's exactly what they did.
100%.
And that's what he did.
I'd love to hook up with him again. They're good people. All of them have been good people the whole way through it.
Next time I'm in Vegas, I'm coming to see you. Yeah, so
whatever I can do in any way.
I love Belfast. I have to say I love Belfast. You know, from my experience here, it was just incredible. When we were in front of Carl, it was like fighting a 140 guy in there. It was so wide, and it was a great pleasure to be in the ring with a gentleman who's there at his best. And and I was at my best, and just clashing in that fashion.
I always take a couple of weeks off and do nothing and spend some time with family and get back on it. And Windsor Park was going to happen, so maybe not the big long layoff that I normally have, and where I get fat and mess about a bit too much. And I'm gonna stay off of booze. I'm not going to eat too much crap. I'm going to eat clean in between fights, and that's the way an athlete should live.
I thought Carl showed a lot of discipline and did what he had to do, and got the prize. And I thought that last 30 seconds was all like a little bit too exciting, but it's good. You can say he won it, and now we're setting ourselves up for a big show in the summer at Windsor Park.